Is it sound now? Is the sound now? Test, test, test. Sound. Yes, we have sound. I do apologise for that. Right. Sorry. So I've done all this blah 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 talking. So anyway, welcome to Clayton Art Club. I do apologise for the sound. Oh man, we have a problem every week, don't we? So we're going to be drawing Pokemon today. Hey Matthew, thank you for your comments. So annoying. It was showing me on here that I had sound, but when I checked it, it wasn't. So I do apologise. This is a comic book strip I've been working on using the alcohol markers. Obviously it does fade through a bit, but it's all good. But yeah, so I'm really getting into them. They're really cool. This was one I did on normal paper. But anyway, so today I thought we could... oh yeah, also, I just wanted to mention there is art club sessions. You can see... Hang on, where's my hand? You can see here, there's one tomorrow, one this afternoon, and then there's one tomorrow. So if any of those you want to come to, feel free. They're £5 and you come to Clayton to see them. So anyway, so let's get drawing, because fed up with these technical issues. That was my own fault though, to be fair. So if you want to chuck something in the comments to say what you would like, yeah, what would you like? Which Pokemon would you like me to draw? Matthew, I reckon you'll be choosing something nice and difficult for me to draw. But you know me, I'm up for a challenge. Oh, God. Rocking everything. Okay. So let's see what Matthew's going to put in the comments, or anyone else who's watching. Roll up my sleeves, get my coffee out. See if there's any comments on the... Yep, okay. So let's just start off with a... Let's start off with our... So I'm going to start off with this Pokemon, and you can probably guess which one it is in about 10 seconds. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at the face and what shape the Pokemon's shape is, and I'm just working on the ears, and you probably guessed which one it is already. Yes, I do have a rubber. And at the moment I'm just trying to get proportions. Not too bothered of how it looks. I'm using a 2B pencil. What do you think? Can you guess which Pokemon this is? I think anyone who knows Pokemon would know what this one is. Just drawing the little feet. So now I'm just drawing a little bit thicker on my lines. I'm kind of happy with the overall shape. Draw my little circle. Oh, I've just been covering it up the whole time. Right, I'm going to jump onto my LUCARIO would be good if that were possible. Okay, yeah, I'll draw one after this one. Let me just quickly finish this one off, and then I will most happily oblige. I will have to look it up. Pen's running out. So this is a comment that's just come through on Facebook. Just going to quickly finish this. Quickly finish off this bell sprout. And by bell sprout, I'm only joking. It's of course a little Pikachu. And then let's get out my reference cards so I can get the right yellows. This is the fun part where I have to dig them out. That one. That one. That one. What am I looking at? I'm looking at these ones at the moment. And need a red. Let's just do the red ones first. Excuse me. So I'm going to start off with my palest yellow. Now this is looking a little bit of a dirty yellow at the moment, but it should lighten up as the kind of alcohol in the markers dries the fluid, and then it's just left with the ink. See how lighter this one is than this one, so it does catch up. So that was my base tone, and then I'm going to add a darker shade, further shadow. Turn that comment off now. Not the best Pikachu in the world, but it'll do for now. As I say, it's just a warm-up really. And just add a little bit of white here and there. Pikachu! There we go. Anything else I need to add? Maybe a little bit of brown on this one. There we go. Of course, not my best Pikachu, but hey, it'll do. Right, let's draw a LUCARIO, so I'm going to write the name down as well. LUCARIO, okay, I need to look that up because I'm not familiar with that one. Oh, cool. Okay, so like a fox guy. It's kind of blue. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Yep. I'll make that picture bigger. Okay, cool. Right, so let's start with the head. So I'm going to draw it, start with a circle, and going to continue that curve to get the ear. So he's kind of like a fox ninja kind of chap, I think. So we've got another ear here, very alert looking. like this. When we get onto the inks, I think it'll look a bit better. So, top of his body looks a bit like a cylinder to me, with a spike jutting out his chest. I doubt he sleeps on his front. And then he's got these kind of ear things coming out. What do you think? Is this looking good, Matthew? What do you think? See how many people are viewing the stream. Just you, Matthew, I think, today. That's alright. Yep. And then his body comes down like this. So I often start with the overall shape and then add in a few of the details. Like obviously I'll do it more when I'll have to zoom out in a second. Typical kind of almost werewolfy kind of vibe going for his feet. Stop jogging this camera. And then just Right, so let's go over this with the black pen. So I'm just drawing a lot slower now when I'm on my inking phase, because I want it to be really neat, and I just want to just take my time really. Just adding a few more lines around here just to emphasize that kind of, it's kind of like the only scruffy bit, it's a bit like his collar or something. He reminds me a bit of an Alsatian dog or a German Shepherd. It's like the alert ears and the kind of, well, the colour of him is blue and grey, well, blue and blackish grey. I'm just going around every little bit. And what I'll probably do is, just for neatness, just rub away my pencil lines. Depending on what pen you're using, you might want to rub out the bits that you drew at the beginning of the drawing and then work your way down, because if the pen ink hasn't dried, depending on what kind of pen you're using, you can end up smudging it. So to me that looks nice and clean. There's a few places, but I haven't pressed too hard when I was doing my pencil work anyway. Let me just zoom out a bit. So now I'm going to choose some colours. So I've got my colour cards, and I'm going to be looking at my reference picture, which is over there somewhere. And I kind of want a light and a dark blue. So I think PB1, if I can find it, PB1, where are you? PB1, where are you? There we go, PB1. Okay, PB1, I've got PB1 and PB2. It's kind of a more turquoisey colour. Might mix some G4 in. G4, where are you, G4? Right, if you can see G4, let me focus a minute. There we go, G4. It's G3. G4. Can't see G4. Where's G4? Damn it. Let's see what that one is. That one G4. G4. Oh, there we go. Right under my finger. Okay, cool. Right. So these are the colours I've chosen. And I'm using my picker chart to look at them. So PB2 is that dark blue. PB1 is that light blue. So I'm just going to do the blues first. Then G4 is that one, which I might blend in a little bit. In fact, maybe not. After all that looking as well. And then I've got BG4, which is that really light one. So I think I'm going to start with the super light one. And I'm going to basically colour in the light shades on it. That's my super light blue. And then my PB1, which is this one. I'm going to try this out first. I can always go darker in a second if I want to. What I'm actually thinking of is this is almost too light, this area. So I'm going to try and blend these two in a bit more. I've just drew grabbed the wrong colour as well. So anyway, I wanted to go a bit darker anyway, so see how this goes. It's actually really dark. So I'm going to try and blend it with this one a bit. What do you think so far, Matthew? Is it looking alright? Oh, I forgot to do the mouth. So now I'm going to think about the black, so it's very too shaded. So I'll keep those blues out in case. And I'm not. Just grab a couple of greys and see what I grab. I want a nice light grey as well. Right, that'd do good. WGO1, which is this one. Zoom in a bit if you. GG5, which is that one. Yeah, it's quite a good one. What's this? CG 1107 is that one. Okay. CG2 is that one. Oh, that's CG2. I've got one. CG2. Okay. Right, I'll start off with a 5 and see how dark it is. Oh, that is dark. So I'm leaving these light patches. I'm going to use the other colours. That's just where the light has catched it. This is looking really dark, which kind of slightly annoyed about, but it's okay, I guess. So if you can see, this is the light side of this character here. So is it just because I picked up the wrong pen? GG5. Yeah, GG5 is dark. Annoying. Never mind. Maybe I should always start with the light shade first, I think. But never mind. So as you can see, the dark bit on his face kind of follows up through that part, that darker shade there, and then a little bit there. And a little bit here. Now I want my I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I'm going to go with my super light grey first and then darken it. Definitely happy with how this is turning out actually. I think it's not too bad with the dark greys here. So CG2, let me just double check. CG, this is CG, okay, where's that? CG. Oh, this one. This one's slightly darker. Yeah, I like this actually. And then let's go for the eyes that are red. And I really need the right colour for this part. So I really need a dusky yellow and a grey. So very dusky yellow. So it's too bright. GY173. G. Found GY173. Let's see how this looks. So this looks quite grey at the moment. It's kind of like a murky white. I'm going to add the yellow over the top. Just realised I've missed a bit. On his nose. Right, so I really want that really light yellow now. I think I'm going to go for the YG6. I'll use this one. Okay, looks a little bit too yellow, but it doesn't matter. Okay. And then under the neck I want it to be a bit darker. And under here. And I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Think it looks alright? Looks better than the Pikachu anyway, but I spent a bit more time on it. Oh gosh, how do you spell Pikachu? P-I-C-H-U, is that right? P-I-C-H-U. No, that's not right. Pikachu. Oh, okay. God, I can't even spell Pikachu. Yeah, that's right. H-U. There we go. Pikachu and Lucario. Awesome. Right. One last little bit, I think. Rub that bit off, and that bit. He's like, hey, I'm Pikachu. And he's like, I'm too cool to smile. I'm too awesome. Right, I'm going to call it a day, guys. But just before I go, just to remind you, there is art club sessions available this afternoon at 2 o'clock. And on Tuesday, there's a book one link. If you go on Clayton Art Club Facebook page, there's a post all about it. So if you want to come, feel free. But I am going to call it a day, guys, because I need to go and cough. Yeah. So I hope you guys have a great week. Feel free to share your Pokemon drawings with me. I'd love to see them. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for coming. And I will see you later. Okay, bye.